Well, earlier I spoke with former Finnish Foreign Minister Erkki Tuomioja and started by asking him what Finland was hoping to get out of this visit.
Well, first of all, I think that the visit is a continuation of our 75 years old history of good relations with no particular bilateral issues or problems to discuss. But we all share the same international framework and the global challenges. So obviously we will be discussing them. But business and trade hopefully will continue and also deepen and develop more. And I think that there are a lot of opportunities still to be used. I know that there is a 1 billion worth of investment from Finland in China, 10 billion euros worth of investments from Finland into China, and the same amount from China to Finland. And we hope to see this potential grow in both directions. We are very much with the majority of the United Nations who have condemned the unprovoked Russian attack against Ukraine. And we would like to see China also engage more in efforts to bring about peace to the region.
Which areas specifically do you think there could be growth then and development in terms of a relationship? For example, green technology, sustainable technology?
We have expertise in clean technology concerning climate change and energy production and energy. So these are the fields which I think offer the most important opportunities. And we both have a very high interest in developing our technologies further. So there is a scope also for not only for trade, but also for technological cooperation.
Finland has leverage and has expertise in the green sector. So do you think there will be a lot of talk about that?
Well, I'm sure that will be high on the agenda, and with the business delegation there will be a host of expertise on hand to talk with their Chinese counterparts.
What about the future then, and what other areas do you think they'll be focusing on? What do you think the talk will be focused on?
Well, I would very much hope that the two leaders will be talking more about the international situation and the global challenges facing us all. For the first time, I think, in history, mankind is really threatened with three possibilities for existential threats to all humankind, and they are nuclear weapons, the threat of nuclear war, climate change, and the loss of biodiversity. So those are the fields where I would very much hope that we would see more engagement on both sides. I'm particularly concerned about the nuclear issue, and because there is a nuclear arms race actually ongoing at the moment, in which all of the nuclear powers are engaged with, and there is very little, if any, work on armed control and nuclear disarmament. And of course, all of us are committed to nuclear disarmament in the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, in which the 5 nuclear powers are committed to working for nuclear disarmament.